Hey guys, it's Monday, and I have an editorial for you here on the last Monday in the year 2019. So I'm going to bring you one. Now, this incident happened a few years ago, but there is new news on this that they're going to allow it now, the trial, to go forward. So you know what I'm talking about in just a second, but as a preface here, I wanted to say always film the police. If you see the police talking to somebody, if you see the police interacting with someone, if they're searching a car, if they're searching someone's bags or backpack, stop what you're doing, get out and film the police. Always. Because your camera may tell the truth. What am I talking about? Let's go to Atlanta. Let's go to AJC.com. AJC, thank you for this story that we're going to do an editorial on right now. A lawsuit filed by a man who said he was injured when an Atlanta police officer allegedly slammed him to the ground and then arrested him without cause can proceed toward trial, the federal appeals court has ruled. In a unanimous decision, a three-judge panel of the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in Atlanta rejected the city's attempt to dismiss the lawsuit filed 3 years ago by Corey Toole against Atlanta Police Department Sergeant Aaron Zorn and other officers. Toole contends he was targeted for arrest because he was filming Atlanta police during a November 2014 protest after a Missouri grand jury declined to indict the officer who shot and killed 18-year-old Michael Brown in Ferguson. During the march held near the intersection of Peachtree Street and Ivan Allen Boulevard, police ordered protesters to clear the street. When he heard this, Toole said he immediately got on the sidewalk while continuing to take video of what was going on with his iPhone. Even so, the lawsuit alleges Zorn pulled Toole off the sidewalk and violently threw him to the street. Toole's face was cut with deep gashes to his forehead and upper lip, and he also chipped a front tooth, the suit said. Toole's wrists were then cuffed, and he was taken into custody. Now, I'm sorry I'm reading this really fast. I'm just very limited on time, but you all need to hear this story. When Zorn first approached him, Toole told the officer, "I'm on the sidewalk," which was recorded on his phone, the lawsuit says. But Zorn claimed Toole was still on the street when he arrested him, the court's ruling said. Zorn cited Toole for disorderly conduct for impeding traffic because he remained in the street after being told not to. In its December 26th decision, the 11th Circuit said it had to read the facts in the light most favorable to Toole, that he was on the sidewalk when he was arrested, and if that were the case, Zorn had no actual or arguable probable cause to arrest Toole, the court said. Boy, I got that one out. First of all, as Toole's own video showed, there was no traffic to impede because the street had been closed and was full of APD officers, the court said. Also, at the time of his arrest, Toole was engaging in constitutionally protected activities, engaging in a protest, and filming the police conduct, the court said. So if what Toole says is true, he was unlawfully arrested without probable cause and had his First Amendment rights violated while protesting and filming the police, the ruling said. Atlanta lawyer Jerry Weber, a member of Toole's legal team, said his client was marching to show his outrage at what happened in Ferguson. Weber said Sunday, quote, "The irony is that he was arrested at the march by an officer for doing nothing more than filming the police. The court reaffirmed that we all can film police in public places and that the arrest was unconstitutional." Attorneys for the city of Atlanta's law department did not respond to emails seeking comment. Now, I went through that really fast. I apologize, but I was just trying to put it together this morning. I read through it a couple of times, and I'm just behind a little on time. But if you want to go back and read it in the description box below, you can. The basic gist of this is a guy was recording the police. He alleges he got up on the sidewalk when told to get out of the street, and then an officer, a sergeant, grabbed him, threw him down in the street, and then said, "You're still in the street," and arrested him. Whether he was in the street or not, the street was closed. It was full of protesters. It was full of officers. And this man, Toole, Corey Toole, was acting in the term escapes me. I just had it. the capacity, right? The capacity of a journalist. He was acting in the capacity of a journalist by recording and documenting what the police were doing. So he was allowed to be in the street with the protesters and the police to film this as a journalist under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know. Community Leo Watch, watching all Leos, that's law enforcement officers, and let you know what's going on with your law enforcement officers from coast to coast. I need coffee and I need toast. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Look for some cop watching. Thank you guys.